Peny Radio. You live on Peny Radio, your number one online Christian radio station. Peny Radio, hope for the hopeless.
What's up, people? Good morning to you, and welcome back to Peny Radio. We live on Facebook and on YouTube, PenyGH. We're also live on our website, PenyGH.com or radio.PenyGH.com. This is Pasa, a program where we learn something new in Spanish and in French. And this morning we're back. I want to let you know that this program is sponsored by Amical Foods and Beverages, and also Peny More. And so last week we started something interesting, some common areas we find in and around the house, and today we're here to build up on that. And so if you're not joining us, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us or like our Facebook page, and bookmark our website. Let's go for this quick break. We'll be back on Pasa.
Peny Radio.
Good morning once again, and welcome. If today happens to be the first time you're joining the program, my name is Dominic. The gentleman to my left is Pacom, and to my right is Tony or Anthony, and they're here to assist us in learning some few things in Spanish and in French. Bonjour, Tony.
Bonjour mon frère, comment ça va?
Oh, très bien.
Et la santé?
Oui.
Tout va bien.
All right. So, buenos dias, Pacom.
Buenos dias.
Gentlemen, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, today we're still in the house.
Yes, in the house.
We're still in the house. So last week, if you missed last week's program, head straight to our YouTube or Facebook channel and watch the video. We started looking at some common areas in and around the house. And so today we want to build up. So last week we saw a living room, and so we want to start off from there. We want to look at some of the things that you can easily find in the living room. And so, gentlemen, we are back. So, just like we did last week, anything that comes to mind around the living room, in the living room, I'll just mention it in English. We look at how we say it in Spanish and also in French. So, in the living room, TV stand, television stand, or TV stand. Paco, how do you say this in Spanish? Television stand.
Soporte de televisión.
Again.
Soporte de televisión.
Soporte de televisión. TV support. Oh my word, Tony said TV supporter. Yeah, supporting the television. Support the television. So that is
Soporte de televisión.
Supporting the television. Alright, so that is the TV stand or the television stand in Spanish. And so we want to look at Pacom's lips and repeat this. We're looking at the television stand in Spanish one more time.
Soporte de televisión.
Alright, so that is the television stand. TV supporter. So how do you say this in French, Tony?
Téléviseur.
Again?
Televiseur.
Televiseur.
Yeah.
Televiseur. That is the television stand. Televiseur. All right. So one thing that comes to mind again is the sofa or the sofa. Yeah, sofa. 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 Pacom. Sofa in Spanish.
Canapé.
Again.
Canapé.
Sofa in Spanish is canapé. 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 That is sofa in Spanish. Viewers, listeners, we want to repeat this word again. Sofa in Spanish is
Canapé.
canapé.
Yes.
Canapé. Canapé. Tony, how do you say sofa in French?
Un canapé.
Again?
Un canapé.
Un canapé. Un canapé. Un canapé. So that is sofa in French. So we want to repeat this one more time. Un canapé. All right. So that is sofa, and then you see that some of the sofa that we have some cushion in it. So I want us to look at cushion.
Yeah.
Cushion. 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 Paco, what is cushion in Spanish?
Almohadón.
Again?
Almohadón.
Almohadón.
Yes.
Almohadón. Cushion. A simple word like cushion. Look at the macho word in Spanish. Almohadón.
Yeah. Almohadón. Don.
Don. Almohadón. Cushion. Almohadón. Alright, so that is cushion in Spanish. What is cushion in French, Tony?
When I was a student,
Coussinet.
I'd write
Again?
Coussinet.
Coussinet.
Yes.
Coussinet. Coussinet.
Un coussinet.
Un coussinet. A cushion. Un coussinet. Alright, so that is cushion in French. You want to repeat this once again.
Coussinet.
Coussinet. Alright. And you know, in some living rooms, some people have telephones.
Yeah.
People have telephones. Now we have mobile phones.
Yeah.
But you want to look at telephone. 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 Pacom, what is telephone in Spanish?
Teléfono.
Again?
Teléfono.
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 Yes.
Teléfono.
Teléfono.
Teléfono. Alright, so that is telephone in Spanish. What is telephone in French?
Téléphone.
Telephone.
Un téléphone.
And telephone. Telephone. And telephone. Alright, so on that note, we'll go for this quick break. We'll be back on Pasa with more.
You live on Peny Radio, your number one online Christian radio station. Peny Radio, hope for the hopeless.
Alright, welcome back to Peny Radio. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, PenyGH. We're also live on PenyGH.com. This program is proudly sponsored by Amical Foods and Beverages and also Peny More. Peny More. Gentlemen, we've looked at TV stand, sofa, cushion, and telephone. So we move on to the next thing that you can find in the living room. Anything that you can find in the living room. So, television. Pacom, what is television in Spanish? Television.
Televisión.
Again?
Televisión.
Televisión.
Yes.
Televisión.
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 Yes.
Sion. Televisión.
Televisión.
Alright, so that is television in Spanish. We want to repeat this one more time. Look at Pacom's lips and say television in Spanish.
Televisión.
Alright. Tony, television in French?
Une télévision.
Again?
Une télévision.
Une television. Okay, so in French is Zion,
Zion.
and in Spanish is Sion.
Sion.
Okay, une television. All right, so you want to repeat this one more time. Look at Tony's lips and say television in French.
Une télévision.
Une television. All right, so that is television. And the next thing that you see, when I watch television, televisions come with their own speakers.
Yeah.
But mostly I want to connect it to a sound system where I can hear, if there's music, hear it well. If people are, if you're watching movie and the action, you can hear. So the next thing that I can think of is a sound system. Sound system. Sound system. Pacom. Sound system.
Un sistema de sonido.
Again.
Un sistema de sonido.
Un sistema de sonido.
De sonido. Un sistema de sonido.
Un sistema
De sonido.
All right, so that is sound system in Spanish. We want to repeat this once again. Pacom.
Un sistema de sonido.
Un sistema
de sonido.
So that is sound system in Spanish. Tony, in French, sound system.
Un système audio.
Again.
Un système audio.
Un system audio. Un system audio. So we want to repeat this. Look at Tony's lips and repeat sound system in French.
Un système audio.
All right, so that is sound system. And so I want us to look at the last thing that you can find in the living room, and then
I think the last thing for the day or
for
the
the
last year.
no for the day. You know, you can't exhaust it even if you want to. Yeah, for the day, because our time is running.
Yeah.
For that, you see, my TV, okay, my remote is not working. So whenever I want to change channel, I have to walk to the TV and punch.
Yeah.
So I want us to look at remote. So mostly it's supposed to be remote control, but we want to look at remote. Pacom, remote.
Remoto.
Again,
Remoto.
remoto.
Yes.
Remote. So if you want to say a remote area, some is the same remoto. Remote.
Yes.
Okay. Remoto. Remoto. So that is remote in Spanish. Viewers, listeners, you want to repeat this again.
If you want to say remote area, you say sitio de remoto
Okay.
or remoto.
Remoto. All right. So we want to repeat remote in Spanish again, and it's remoto. Remoto.
Remoto.
All right.
Remoto.
What is remote in French, Tony?
Un télécommande.
Again.
Un télécommande.
Un télécommande. Okay. Commanding. Okay. Un télécommande. Un télécommande. Ah.
So we
Like
normally
remote control or
remote
TV control.
So we use only the word command.
Command. Oh, okay. Command. Wow. Listeners, viewers, this brings us to the end of the business of the day. So we'll go for this quick break. When we come back, we move on to the next segment of the program. This is Pasa.
Well, we learn something new.
Peny Radio. You live on Peny Radio, your number one online Christian radio station. Peny Radio, hope for the hopeless.
All right, good morning once again and welcome back to Pasa. We're live on Peny Radio on Facebook and on YouTube. It is PenyGH. And this morning we've been sponsored by Amica Foods and Beverages. They're providing us with lunch. And also Peny More, where you can buy and sell all your goods and services. So we move on to the next segment of the program, which is the word of the day. The word of the day. The word of the day. And so our word for today is home.
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 Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. 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 Back home. What is home in Spanish?
Casa.
Again.
Casa.
Again.
Casa.
Alright, so home is casa. 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 La casa. La casa is what? The home or a home.
The house.
The house. Uh-huh.
La casa means home.
Home
And house.
Okay.
But when you say la casa, is the house.
The house, okay. Casa. Casa, home. Casa. Tony.
Domicile.
Again.
Domicile.
Domicile.
In domicile.
In domicile.
Maison.
Okay.
It also means maison.
Maison. Oh, okay. Okay. Home. Domicile. Oh, domicile. Domicile. Okay.
I see.
All right. So that is home.
But before that, I want to ask a question.
Sure.
Home.
Home.
House.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I think a house is the place, or a house is
A building.
that building. But when we talk of the home encompasses the building and the family that dwells, or the people that dwells within it.
Okay.
Yes. So that is my understanding of a house and a home. All right. So we move on to the next segment, which is the proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. Proverb of the day. And this morning, the proverb of the day is, there is no place like home. There is no place like home. There is no place like home. That is the proverb of the day. You know, when you are in the home, okay, you feel comfortable. Because in the home, that is where the family is. So you are comfortable with all the people around you, and even with the things you find around you. So there is no place
Like home.
like home. That is, yeah,
Home, sweet
home. So that is the proverb of the day. So, Pacom, how do you say this in Spanish?
No hay lugar como el hogar.
Again.
No hay lugar como el hogar. No hay lugar como el hogar. Yes. No hay lugar como el hogar. Lugar, what's the meaning? There is no place.
Place.
Hogar.
And hogar
Is home.
Oh, okay. So, casa or hogar.
Yes.
Oh, all right. That is, there is no place like home. Can you repeat this so that our viewers and listeners can also do same?
No hay lugar
como
el hogar.
All right.
No hay lugar como el hogar.
So there is no place like home in Spanish. So, Tony, what is this in French?
Il n'y a pas d'endroit comme la maison.
Again.
Il n'y a pas d'endroit comme à la maison.
Il n'y a pas
D'endroit
comme
à la maison.
à la maison.
So, domicile ou bien maison.
Maison.
So,
Okay.
house can mean domicile ou bien maison.
All right. Can you repeat this for us?
Il n'y a pas d'endroit. Endroit, place. Il n'y a
Okay.
pas d'endroit comme à la maison.
All right. Il n'y a pas
D'endroit
d'endroit comme à la maison. All right. There is no place like home. Our proverb for the day. And this brings us to the end of this program. We want to remind you that this program is proudly sponsored by Amica Foods and Beverages, and also Peny More. Okay, so If you have anything to sell or to buy, do it at Peny Mall. And so, gentlemen, your final words for this morning. Pakom.
It is true. There is no place like home. Please be at home.
Be at home.
And protect yourself against COVID-19. It is real.
All right.
Please be at home.
Be at home. Stay safe. There's no place like home. Tony.
Yes, I feel like at home. I'm hearing the Amica food flavor. So I feel like I'm at home. Yeah.
So, if you look at Pakom's face, Pakom is pushing. Let's close. So, we'll close so that Pakom will have his tasty bite.
I think the food is already in. That's why the flavor.
Yes. He is ready to take a friendly bite. So, what is amica? I learned amica is a French word.
Yeah, it means friendly.
Friendly.
Yeah.
So, Pakom is ready to take a friendly bite.
Yes, the food too is friendly.
It's friendly. All right, so on that note, see you same time next week, Tuesday, 11 a.m. It is a bye.